What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and I honestly have not done one of these in a very long time, man. Gameplay commentary. And a lot of people have asked me, as of yesterday, what is your opinion on all the new information that was finally revealed for WWE 2K18? You guys know I never sugarcoat anything when it comes to what I say on my podcast, how I feel about the current product, or how I feel about the current game that is out during the WWE calendar year. We all had a problem, from bigger YouTubers like Denk to smaller guys like me. We all had a problem with WWE 2K17. And I feel, and I'm being genuine with you guys, I feel that changes will be made, minor changes will be made. But the overall problem with the game will still exist in 2K18. I want to make sure you guys are aware that everything that you have heard so far is nothing but words. We have seen absolutely no signs of physical gameplay. We've seen none of this new graphics engine. We haven't seen any new character models. We haven't seen any new entrances. We don't know who's on the roster. We're in July. SummerSlam weekend will be here before you even blink, and we haven't seen anything yet. I mean, we've seen footage and still shots and pictures of Red Dead Redemption 2. We've seen pictures and video of Kingdom Hearts 3. Activision, which is always close to the chest for everything that they do. We've seen Destiny gameplay. We've seen Call of Duty World War II gameplay. But we haven't seen WWE 2K18 gameplay. Why is that? Why is that? Why do we have to sit through another year of buying a game merely based off hype? Merely based off a Denk or a Luge or a Tony Pizza Guy or a Pulse being invited out to the 2K studios and then just getting all this information and relaying it back to you guys in video form when there's no physical evidence of any gameplay or anything that I just mentioned. They stated that they did see a glimpse of gameplay, but I don't know whether they should announce it or they're allowed to say what they've seen. I don't know. But I don't want you guys to fall into the trap of being just suckered in based on hype. I am tired of the hype. This game has potential, just like the product in real life has potential. Everybody's like, JD, why are you so negative about the product? It's because the product isn't good. I'm negative about the product because I know the capability that these individuals have to run a company the way it should be run. I know that they have it within them. The potential for everything is there. They don't care. Vince McMahon, Kevin Dunn, all the higher-ups, the writers don't care. All they want is your money, and the bottom line is all they want to do is see profit. Same thing with these video game companies. 2K doesn't even support the game after release. They don't. They don't really fix anything outside of the day one patch. Or if there's something major that's bothering the community, they'll go in and patch it. The game comes out, it's dead in 3 months, and all they do is release DLC after DLC after DLC. And you know what? The community are the people keeping the game alive. The community are the people keeping the game updated. You know? The game is already old. 2K18 is already old, if you ask me. You want to know why it's old? They got fucking Byron Saxton on commentary. Byron Saxton isn't on Monday Night Raw anymore. Corey Graves, Booker T, and Michael Cole are on commentary. So why are you having Byron Saxton on commentary? Oh, well, JD, he was already included in the game pre-production. Bullshit. Bullshit. You can't have Booker T or someone else in commentary come in and redo lines that Byron Saxton already done? Give me a break, man. So based on that aspect alone, the game is already old. There's no draft. There's no GM mode. Are you fucking serious? There's no draft? The draft took place last year. Before last year's SummerSlam. Before 2K17 came out. You mean to tell me You're too lazy to put in a draft? Let me hit a fucking button. Randomize the rosters for me. Mix it up a little bit. So that when I do universe mode, I could do somewhat of a draft. So, right out of the gate, based on those two things alone, laziness. So why am I going to be excited about something when WWE 2K and the people behind this game are leaving out little minor things like that? If they're leaving out minor things like that, what do you think they're doing with the bigger things? I don't get it. I really don't understand it. Don't be suckered in to the hype, please, because right now, that is all it is. So based on that, I'm going to go over everything, the most important stuff that has been revealed as of yesterday, okay? Brand new graphics engine. They're saying that it's going to be NBA 2K quality. The new engine includes physically based rendering, real-time reflections, new lighting, new skin shaders, new camera effects, all of which are going to add a greater sense of realism and a much stronger atmosphere to the environments. Fine. That should be updated every year. Okay, I don't want to see Dana Brooke look like a goddamn fucking witch. She looks like the Wicked Witch from the East in the game. You take a look at Lana? Holy shit. I mean, who did those character renderings? Awful, awful shit. Terrible shit. So hopefully, everybody in the game is at least somewhat resembling what they are in real life. Overhauled commentary, brand new commentary team. Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, Corey Graves are the three commentators in 2K18. They were given extra time to work, and they also had the chance to perform in the same room to lend the recording process to have a more natural feel. There's also a new ring announcer. Instead of Lillian Garcia, JoJo is the new ring announcer. All I ask from the commentary team is that they do sound a little bit more natural. One of the things that I always did was mute the commentary in everything that I did with 2K17. It was robotic, it was generic, it was stale, it was downright boring. I hated it. Corey Graves is not boring in real life. So Corey Graves should not be boring in the game. The way Corey Graves presents himself on TV should be the exact same way that he presents himself in the game. Sarcastic, funny, witty, natural. That's the way it should be. Byron Saxton, don't know why he's there. They could have easily swapped him out for Booker T. Or swapped him out for David Otunga, who was originally slated to be on Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole, I could care less. I just want them to sound natural. But that Byron Saxton thing is sticking out to me like a sore thumb. Already, the game feels old because it's not up to date. I don't like that. JoJo, fine. I don't care who's doing the ring announcing, all right? But me, personally, instead of JoJo, I would have got Mike Rome. Mike Rome just lends to the more realistic feel of WWE. But that's just me, and that's just me nitpicking. But JoJo, hopefully she sounds more natural, man. Lillian Garcia was awful sounding in every game that she appeared in. Awful. Absolutely terrible. Coming down the aisle, from parts unknown, The Undertaker. Come on, man. You're introducing The Undertaker. You should put some more fucking bass in your voice. Put some fucking excitement in your voice. Seriously. Revamped crowd system and new animations, reactions, and authentic crowd chants. Whatever you do, don't take anything from the main roster. If I was 2K, I'd go back and watch NXT TakeOver Chicago and mimic exactly what that crowd was. That's all you need to know. Match creator, create a match, returns in 2K18. I don't know why. WWE, being that, they have every fucking match under the sun. Every match that was in real life should be in this game. Every match. And I'm talking about Inferno. I'm talking about Punjabi Prison. I'm talking about everything, bro. Seriously. We should not have to go into the game and create a match because these people left out something just for the sake of leaving it out, or they forgot, or wouldn't be good fit for the game. All these matches should be in the game at the main menu, okay? We do not need or should not need a match creator. We're going to have mixed gender matches or intergender matches, so you can do the women versus the men, interactive items, and win conditions. All will be included. All these creator matches will be right at the main menu if you create them, and they will be available in WWE Universe mode. Free roaming camera finally will make a return to the highlight reel. Also, creative video features more effects and better editing control for you content creators out there. Creative Superstar has been rebuilt from the ground up with a brand new base model. Allows to create more realistic and authentic looking Creative Superstars. Also, improvements are made to Creative Superstar and create an arena. The max number of wrestlers in the ring in WWE 2K18 has been increased to 8 superstars. This is fantastic. No more generic Survivor Series 3-on-3 matches. It doesn't lend to the prestige of a Survivor Series. If you have Survivor Series in your universe mode and you want to mimic what you see in real life, or you want to do a match simulation according to something that you see on the real life product, 4-on-4 is the way to go. So that means 4-on-4 matches, ladder matches, going to have 8 men. Battle Royals are going to have a total of 8 men in the ring. Up to 8 superstars in the same ring during a Royal Rumble match. All I ask is how this is going to look. Because with 6 superstars, there was slowdown in the frame rate. There was slowdown with the lag. The game just really slowed down overall. So going from 6 to 8, is it going to really be able to keep up? Is the game going to be able to keep up with 8 fucking bodies, 8 character motions in the ring, doing God knows what at the same time? So we'll see what happens with that. And the glitches. How many glitches are going to come with added extra 2 men in the matches? Because those glitches were just absolutely horrific during 2K17. None of them which were fixed, by the way. So we'll see what happens with that. It's cause for concern. It really is cause for concern. Completely revamped Royal Rumble, new mini-games, animations, new types of eliminations, a rollout system for you heels who want to play that dirty heel in the Royal Rumble, new AI smart pairing, so if you have tag team partners in the Royal Rumble, they will be working together. I like that. It's a take on the real-life thing, a system that allows superstars to enter the Royal Rumble with a buff. All good improvements to make the Royal Rumble a little bit more realistic. Reworked Elimination Chamber. It's going to have the new chamber model, all new animations, and for the first time ever, Elimination Chamber entrances. No more starting the Elimination Chamber with all the guys in the ring. You're going to see individual introductions. You're going to see them go into the pods. It's going to be fucking good. Expanded backstage brawls with 3 times the interactive objects and new locations to fight across in the arena, such as a parking lot. That's the only thing that they mentioned. Right now, I'm sure there will be more. The developers describe it as a free roam arena. 2K also will include a new carry and drag system that allows you to pick up your opponent and place them wherever you want to, similar to the older games. For example, if you guys finish a move, for example, you want to do a suplex. Say you do an exploder suplex, all right? And you want to pick up your opponent and drag him to the corner. You're not going to be able to drag him to the corner anymore. You're going to be able to pick him up and speed up the process. So if Kevin Owens is doing an exploder suplex and you want to set him up in the corner quick and easily for that nice rolling senton that he does in the corner, you can do so. There's 4 animations: a cradle, a powerbomb, a fireman's carry, and an over-the-shoulder power slam setup carry, which allows everything to be moved along at a quicker pace. I like that because that drag mechanic was absolutely horrendous. You can also do mid-move adjustments like directional throws featured in previous games. I don't know what that means. We're going to have to see that in action. I'm going to take a guess here. You can switch from a cripple or crossface right into an ankle lock. That's a mid-move adjustment to me, so we have to see what exactly all that means. There's a new positioning feeding system. Superstars will adjust their position in the ring when selling so the matches will flow better. For example, when you knock somebody down or you do a big move, instead of the opponent staying down, they're going to give you a more realistic feeling. They're going to be heading towards the ropes. They're going to be heading towards the corner. They're going to be heading towards the corner and sit up in a groggy position, all adding to the realistic feel of the game instead of the opponent in these games just laying down and waiting for you to, build up momentum, or waiting for you to build up momentum so that they get back up. I like that. There is new fighting styles, which reflects each wrestler's physique, moveset, and physical prowess in the ring. There are 8 fighting styles. Some include giant, technical wrestlers, high flyer, brawler. All comes with its own strengths and weaknesses. What this means to me is the number system, the ranking number system. For example, you go into the game and you look at Triple H. He's ranked at number 95 overall. I'm thinking that WWE 2K is getting rid of all that because a lot of those numbers were pretty much way off key. Okay, you look at AJ Styles in 2K17. I think he was an 89. No fucking way is an AJ Styles an 89. AJ Styles to me is like a 97, okay? Shinsuke Nakamura came in at like a 90. There's no way a Shinsuke Nakamura is at a 90, bro. Shinsuke Nakamura is at least 95 or above, okay? So these new fighting styles are going to reflect each physical wrestler's physique, moveset, and prowess in the ring. And it's going to come with its own strengths and weaknesses. So that's pretty cool, and I like that they could possibly be getting away from that overall number system because none of that shit made sense. You know, you look at the physical attributes, aerial ability is at a 60. Who the fuck looks at that shit, man? Who looks at that shit? And it's probably going to be a lot easier when you go into the create a character. This will be a lot easier to create your character and give him a fighting style instead of aligning a number with his particular moveset. So that should be interesting indeed. New weight system. A weight detection system with lifting moves having an individual rating that impacts who can execute them based on superstar strength. And with superstars able to get a temporary adrenaline buff that might put their strength over the limit to unlock the ability to execute more difficult lifting moves. So, for example, you're not going to see an Austin Aries vertical suplex a Big Show. Okay, so I like that, and hopefully that definitely comes into play because that alone adds to the more realistic feel of a real-life WWE match. Key parts of the submission system have been reworked, overhauled entirely, making it easier to learn and use. Last year's was awful. That cat and mouse bar that went around in circles was completely awful. I just went right back to the default one where I just mashed the buttons on the control. That was a lot easier for me. Improved tag team matches with a new hot tag system. The tag team matches in 2K17 were horrific. They just went too long. I wish they would just improve the tag team matches overall to give it a more realistic feel. I don't want my opponent breaking up every goddamn fucking pinfall. I want it to end in a decent time. Every time I did Universe Mode, my matches went 30 minutes, and it came down to me wanting to do tag team matches, but I had to simulate them just to move on because I knew I'd sit there on stream for about 30 minutes. Not fun at all. Not fun at all, man. So hopefully they definitely improve the tag team mechanic in 2K18. MyCareer mode will deliver a MyPlayer experience that introduces fighting styles and a brand new upgrade and progression system. Well, I hope so, because I don't want to have to fight the fucking United States champion, beat him in a non-title match, and then still be at the number 8 position without moving up. And then I go on to beat Dolph Ziggler fucking 7 times in a row, and then I beat the United States champion in another non-title match, and I'm still ranked at number 8, right? Dolph Ziggler's ranked at number 5, and I beat him 7 times in a row. Shouldn't I be above Dolph Ziggler? Just little logic gaps like that really made MyCareer just completely awful, man. It was boring. It was boring. Okay, so hopefully this new experience makes it a lot better. It was dead by, when the game come out? October? MyCareer was dead by December. By the time everybody got it for Christmas, it was dead. MyCareer in 2K18 will feature story, which is more concise and narrative-driven. It will be replayable with branching paths instead of a never-ending series of matches like in previous years. One can only hope. The narrative, I hope, is realistic and it's fun. You know, branching paths, I don't know what that means. Maybe I could go from heel to babyface whenever I want. You know what they really need to do in MyCareer? You know, if you want to stay in NXT, stay in NXT. If you want to go to Raw, go to Raw. If you want to go to SmackDown, go to SmackDown. They should allow you to stay in NXT because NXT's a thing now. You know, if I'm a WWE superstar, especially in real life on the main roster, I don't want to leave NXT. I don't want to go to Raw. I don't want to go to SmackDown. I want to go and stay where the hottest brand is. And right now, the hottest brand is NXT. Why do I want to be moved anywhere? If I want to stay and have my fucking career in NXT be as long as I want it to be in NXT. And I want you to do a MyCareer based on whoever's down there. That's what I want, you know? Sometimes you don't want to start off in NXT. Maybe you just want to go right to the main roster. You should be able to do that. You know, branching paths. If you don't want to start NXT at the Performance Center, you could go right to SmackDown or Raw. You don't have to go through the training and go through NXT and be promoted to either Raw or SmackDown. That's boring and generic. Some guys come in, they go right to the main roster, a.k.a. AJ Styles. You know? But if you want to start off in NXT, you could. If you don't want to, you should be able to just jump wherever you want. MyCareer will also incorporate a free roaming backstage area mechanic, allowing you to explore, talk, and attack other WWE superstars. So, for example, if I'm on SmackDown and I'm getting ready for my match, right? Before my match, I see Baron Corbin by the vending machines and I want to fucking give him a super kick right to the teeth. I could do that. So that's pretty cool. We'll see how that works out. That could make for some entertaining content here on YouTube. Upgraded promo engine. Promo Engine 2.0 is what they're calling it. The promo engine was terrible in the last game. The dialogue was written by a first grader. The mechanics was awful. The guessing system was just lame, right? The upgrade system with that was lame. The character animations were just the same over and over and over again. Their mouths just moved and it didn't really resemble what was being said. The hand motions and the gestures were all the same. It was like 4 or 5 different hand motions or gestures. Really didn't add to any realism whatsoever. MyCareer Invasion is going further with more ways to interact with your friends' characters in MyCareer. Don't care about that. I was never big on that to begin with. Universe Mode will be completely rewritten in WWE 2K18 to support very diverse pay-per-view calendars, meaning it manages WWE's current pay-per-view schedule alongside player-created custom pay-per-view calendars. There's a new story system that provides more flexibility in how stories play out. The interactions between WWE superstars build up to rivalries and determine what stories will unfold. In addition, there are new story cutscenes, new power rankings, and even new superstar goal features to be announced in the future. Universe Mode should be the easiest thing, man. I want outside interference. I want people coming in, interfering in my match, which sets up cool, different feuds along the way, which is easy for me to book my Universe Mode. I want all the pay-per-views to be there for me. I don't want anything to be left out. If No Mercy's on the pay-per-view calendar, it should be there, okay? If I want to include a Halloween Havoc in my pay-per-view schedule, I want to do it. WWE and everything that they own should be within the game, and I'm talking about every pay-per-view. If I want to redo my pay-per-view calendar, I should be able to, okay? And no more of this generic pay-per-view happens at the last weekend of the month in Universe Mode. I should be able to have a pay-per-view midweek if I want to. I should be able to have, you know, a pay-per-view whenever I want. And what is it with the calendar in Universe Mode? Every month has a 4-week month. Some weeks have 5-week months, you know, to drag the storylines out a little bit further. But WWE Universe Mode didn't take that into consideration. If I don't want a pay-per-view to happen on the last Sunday of the month, I want it to happen on the second Sunday of the month. I should be able to do that. I wasn't able to do that, you know? But it is what it is, man. Hopefully Universe Mode is just completely rewritten in a way that mimics the real-life thing. And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way, because the real-life thing right now is just god-awful. But realism is what I want. I want realism. I want stories. I want tag team breakups. I want, you know, storylines that are going to take me into the next show. Highlight packages, new cutscenes, this and that. You know, the video editor in the game. I want to be able to fucking see what I'm actually putting together. Instead of having cutscene 1, cutscene 2, cutscene 3, cutscene 4. So if I'm doing a Universe Mode video, I want to include my own storylines, and I want to use my own creativity and have that come through the game. You know? I want to be able to see what I'm actually putting together. Instead of waiting for a long load screen for about 3 minutes, and then finally it shows up and it's not the one I want. I got to go through each individual one. You know? So hopefully things are reworked to give it a more realistic feel. Cutscenes, storylines to be integrated into the Universe Mode. That's all what I want, man. Universe Mode is the one thing I want to be really, really good. And I hope they've done a really good job with it, because they say it's been rewrote completely. Online, WWE 2K18 is delivering an all-new online MyPlayer experience called Road to Glory. This lets players compete against others using MyPlayer characters in quests to qualify for WWE pay-per-view events. More details will be revealed in the coming months. Backstage brawls will now be playable online. WWE 2K18 will also feature a new and improved community creations search engine, now offering more relevant results. Hopefully the lag and the load times are cut down significantly as well, because that shit bothered the hell out of me in 2K17. The roster will be the biggest ever, close to 200 superstars. Hopefully, I don't really give a shit who's in the game. As long as Bobby Roode's in the game, that's all I give a shit about at this point. I want to see his entrance. I want to see his music. I want to see his character model, and those are the guys I want to see. Guys like that. You know, so hopefully everything comes together quite nicely. What's not in the game? Creative Finisher's not in the game. Adding your custom music is not in the game. A MyCareer path for females, not in the game. There will be no GM mode. Go fuck yourself, 2K. Universe Mode in WWE 2K18 will not feature a draft system, but you can manually reshuffle the rosters at any time. I'm sure there'll be a way around it, but why do we have to make our own way when it should be included in the game, when the fucking draft happened last year before the last game even came out? Give me a break. That should be included in the game. That is sheer laziness. But that is everything, guys. That is everything in the game right now. I don't want to come off sounding that I'm not excited, because I will feature it on my channel. I will do what I can to make it really, really fun for you guys. Hopefully your interest in it lasts longer than it did last year. If your interest lasts longer, mine will, because I'm not going to upload something that people just don't have an interest in. We can only hope for the best. I just don't want you guys to get excited on all hype and no presentation. We've seen nothing yet. Some of these changes, yes, they sound really fun. They sound really good. But some things, you know, I'm not going to be able to get over, man. And already, some of this stuff sounds old. And I'm being completely honest with you. Some of this stuff sounds old. But I'm hoping for the best. And we'll see what happens SummerSlam weekend, because we should start getting roster members being announced and gameplay modes being announced and matches and entrances and visuals and all that stuff. So keep it right here. I'll update you guys the best that I can. That's the video. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Hit that thumbs up. Any more news on 2K18, I will cover it right here on the channel. Follow me on Twitter at JDFROMNY206 and hit that subscribe button down below for more great 2K18 coverage. I am JD. Make it a great Thursday, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Off the Script. I'll talk to you later.